Abraham Lincoln signed the land-grant legislation in the middle of the Civil War, in a week with three of the most bloody battles in the Civil War. But still, our government had the foresight to create this great opportunity for future generations, and we are still reaping the benefits of that today. It did several things, but perhaps the most important was to make a statement that higher education is important for a much broader group of people than historically had been the case. Higher education had been a privilege. It had been for the wealthy to train clerics, but it hadn't been available for the public at large. And so the Land-Grant Act really said, we're going to create a system, a public system of higher education in this country for the sons and daughters of mill workers and farmers and others, and provide broad access to higher education. The state and the federal government support the institution, but mainly the main distinction is that the state does. And students have a great opportunity to get a first-rate education, to go to a world-class research university and pay a fraction of the cost of their education. From a personal, an individual level, an education at the University of Nebraska is a great economic investment. We know that on average a person makes more than $1 million more over their lifetime if they have a college education as opposed to a high school degree. So personally, it's almost always a choice that is worth making economically. As a state, there is a huge public good in higher education, and it's the reason that that as a state we need to keep investing in it, that it's not solely an individual good. In addition to economics, civic engagement, volunteerism, they all go up, all the positive metrics go up depending on the level of education you have. So the more education, the more civic involvement, more volunteerism, lower the divorce rates, lower the incarceration rates, lower the demand on social services. So if you think about what is it that you can do to make your community and your state a vibrant, attractive place to live, it's directly tied to education.